their example.
Grazie.
Thank you. Ms. Morvai.
Dear colleagues, dear citizens in Europe and overseas, I'm also asking for solidarity, but in this case, solidarity with my homeland, Hungary. As you all know, we resist migration, we resist mass migration, and we keep defending our borders and the borders of Europe. The European Union wants to push us on our knees. Now they started infringement proceedings against us. They want to punish us hard. They want to weaken our economy. And I ask for your solidarity and support around the world. Please write letters of dissent to this odd, strange man, Mr. Juncker, and moreover, make Hungary and Hungarian goods and services trendy. Lots of you are now deciding where to go for a holiday. Come to our safe country, which is still European. Come to Hungary. We have fantastic thermal spas. You can get your health back. We have a fantastic, beautiful capital, Budapest. Buy Hungarian products. If you go to see friends, bring a bottle of Hungarian wine or some good Hungarian food. Show that you support Hungary, and we won't give up. Thank you.
Buongiorno a tutti, onorevole.
Thank you. Mr. Royal, 2 minutes.
Herr Präsident,
colleagues. Well, we've just heard about how fantastic Brexit is, but we've got a government that is no longer capable of acting. People are looking into an uncertain future.
Thank you, Ms. Keller. Mr. Farage.
Well, I know a lot of you are very pleased with the result of the UK general election, and you view it as a victory for the EU. Let me give you a sense of perspective. In the 2015 general election, just 13% of voters voted for parties, namely UKIP, which was the only one that wanted to leave the European Union. Last Thursday, over 85% of British voters voted for parties on a manifesto not just of leaving the European Union, but of leaving the single market as well. In fact, on the morning of the general election, 70% of the British public, whichever way they voted in the referendum, simply wanted the government to get on and to complete and to conclude Brexit. Now, I know that Theresa's terrible campaign has cast a bit of doubt on this. And I saw that Emmanuel Macron yesterday, a call echoed by Mr Verhofstadt this morning, said there's still time for the United Kingdom to change its mind. You don't have to leave. Let me tell you, the only certainty in this mess is that we will be leaving. But that hasn't stopped a parade of former prime ministers and of former European commissioners lining up and attempting to get the British government to backslide on its commitments. There is now a big push, a big drive for us to opt for a Norway-style option. And I have to confess that your chief negotiator, Mr Barnier, is right, because it took Theresa May 9 months to trigger Article 50, and by the time the talks start, it will be nearly 4 months since it was triggered. So I do accept that we go into this as a British government with a British Prime Minister in a very weak position. And she's caught in a bit of a pincer movement, because the political class would like us to stay in the customs union, to stay in the single market. But the people have made it perfectly clear they want us to leave both of those things. And I would say this, that unless Theresa May, and it's difficult for her because she never really believed in Brexit, but unless Theresa May stands up at the summit next week and in those negotiations and makes it absolutely clear that she's not giving an inch, that we are leaving the single market, unless she does those things, her own party will get rid of her, and then yet more time will be lost in the Article 50 process.
Thank you. Mr. De Graaf.
Voorzitter,
De Raad spreekt op 22 juni.
President. Defence and migration are both on the agenda for the Council. On defence, we don't want a European army. Cooperation between sovereign states occurs in NATO. That got us through the Cold War. We don't need a European army, costing us money. Brexit. The UK is leaving the EU because the EU is a failed project. It was trying to turn into a new Soviet Union.
Finally, we're overcoming the inexorable logic of numbers, that we're coming to the point where we need solidarity. When a room is full, nobody else can come in. That's the point that we've got to in Italy. Many Italian local authorities are refusing to accept any new arrivals. It doesn't matter what political party their mayors are from. Now, people say this is an epical moment, but it is the result of a strategy that has been designed by criminal organizations. So we do need a united, serious policy for Europe, but it needs to be quite a harsh one. We don't want to show solidarity with criminal organizations that are trafficking in human beings. Basta.
Onorevole Kyenge, lei la parola, un minuto.